affects 40 million females worldwide. Alopecia is the #1 cause for permanent hair loss in ethnic females. It can be sudden or chronic. Either way, it's equally as devastating because your hair around your hairline and a lot of times around your nape are affected. In extreme cases, the crown can be affected as well. The hair never grows back and progressively gets worse with age. My personal insight and experience is why I specialize in frontals, half and 3/4 wigs, and closures, because these partial hair units are easy to install. They blend well with your existing hair, and they are ideal for area hair loss around the hairlines, the temples, the crown. Dee has had traction alopecia for several years now, and it has progressively gotten worse. Basically, before now, she has not been wearing any type of hair additions. She's just been trying to style her hair to camouflage those areas. What I'm going to do for her today is to install one of my half wigs, which will cover the wide range of her temple area. After you've cleansed the hairline thoroughly with 99% alcohol, you're ready to begin the easy application. I'm using the 3/4 straight super tape. I always apply the super tape behind the hairline to keep the unit looking as natural as possible. The next step is to add a 3/4 contour strip to the center of her forehead, and where I'm adding it is I'm putting it so that it is a little behind her natural hairline. She tends to have a high forehead anyway. I would not want to put it lower than it should be. This is going to give her a good hairline, and I can also tell where her hairline is because of her remaining hair on her temples. And just make sure that you really press the adhesive from the tape into her skin very well. And lift the corners, trying not to get your fingers on it. You want it to be clear. And now with Miss Lola's liquid adhesive, I put a smooth layer of adhesive over the tapes. Any edges that are not sealed down, use the adhesive to press those down. Don't really want any air pockets anywhere in the application. Miss Lola's new liquid adhesive is excellent for wide areas like this. And unlike Miss Lola's liquid adhesive cream, my new liquid adhesive requires a drying time before you actually begin to press the lace to the adhesive. Give it time to get slightly tacky, and just arrange the unit on the head so that the lace front contour of the hair unit matches the contour of the super tape. And I normally start in the center. It's always good to put clips in it if you feel like you can't control it. And then I work on one side by starting to press the lace parallel to the adhesive. I don't want to go way behind it, and I don't want to go too far ahead of it, but it's better to be for the lace to be a little past the adhesive, so when you start smoothing it with the spatula, it will dispense evenly, and any little areas that are overlapping, that adhesive will go to that direction. And I use my spatula. I really like the spatula because I'm using gentle pressure. And you can see by placing the application behind her hairline, it still gives it a natural appearance over by her temple area. And I just use the spatula and just lightly go throughout the entire application, pressing it down lightly at first and then more firmly as it begins to dry, until the point where I've pressed it and the application has pretty much dried completely and the unit is intact. And then you just look for any areas that have not bonded. Pay attention to those. I'm going to go ahead and just smooth those. If you need to put a little adhesive up there, you can, but normally it's not necessary. Just continue with the spatula to press the lace into the application, and this is what seals the both together and offers a long wearing bonding time. You can even go in with your fingers to massage to make sure that you can actually feel that there are no gaps or puckers or anything, and that it's a smooth application. Then do any touch-ups for areas that need extra adhesive. Let it dry just a little so it's tacky, and then go in with the spatula and gently press the lace to the adhesive. And as it begins to dry, you can actually feel the bond just solidifying together with the lace. Okay, a little touch over that side as well. And that way you can seal the bond all the way around. You can make sure you can see what you're doing and that you're sealing the bond all the way around. There are no lifts or gaps. Any areas that need to be modified or tweaked for that particular frontal. It's fine to cut the siders off if they're too long. You can actually trim these frontals and half wigs and 3/4 wigs. You can trim them up to fit you if you're getting a stock unit, but if you're getting a custom one, you give your exact measurements, and then it should fit you very well without your having to do any trimming or any tweaking as far as resizing the cap. And just continue to where all of the lace is to put the adhesive around where the lace is. Using the spatula to just blend it with the skin and to give a natural appearance. Use your cotton ball soaked in alcohol or any little silicone strings. Once the front hairline to behind the ear is secured, very easy to clip the unit into your hair. Unsnap the clips, scoop your hair into the teeth, and then snap closed. Do this for each of your clips to secure your unit to your hair comfortably. I use a little Miss Lola styling foam, and now it's time to cut and style.